Be looking for somebody hurt on this joint. I'm looking for somebody to get. Yeah, we got my man right here. What's up, my man? We live on the YouTube streaming joint, Doc P TV. We live. Let's get it cracking. Get it cracking for real.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here
not the
in
Giants.
Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we
Not
got
the
a good
Giants.
on tap here between the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Well, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick. Unsuccessfully.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Faking the give. Now Watson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Flushed out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Now Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. We're scoreless after 1. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. Throwing, Jones. Got a man, that's Richie James. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Miles Garrett Show. You already know what it is. It's the Miles Garrett Show, brother. Ah, get off. Get off.
Time to his left.
Get off. Hit him. He ain't smooth. He ain't going nowhere.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
What's the middle turn?
At the 49.
Oh, you think he gonna get smooth on me, Jack? Ain't nobody gonna get smooth on Gary. You better have some help over there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Try to find Barkley on the out route. He's got
Get him.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down.
Let me get my play together. And the power buster. Oh, blood. Oh, spring. Oh, I got him. Get him. Lucky. I seen that developing. You gonna snatch that one, watch. You gonna do another one, watch.
First and 10 at the 38. Jones with a
He ain't
handoff
going
to
nowhere,
Barkley.
guys. Get him.
And nothing
Stuck in that
doing.
middle.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run.
Double
They'll
him
try
up.
again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw.
We gonna snatch one. I told him they don't want to listen.
Bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Oh, come on, dog. Come on, fat dude. My man got him though. Fat dude, number 77.
And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
Watch this.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come out 1st and goal.
Got him. Get his ass.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Off play action. Jones.
Come on, y'all.
And that is caught.
Y'all let that go.
He's got it for a giant touchdown. Tanner Hudson. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away from
gonna be greedy. The greedy one's always gonna try to go for it.
The first half. Jones throwing for it.
That's the real hunger. Now, with extra gravy on it. Man, you're lucky there, boy. You're lucky. You're lucky. Onside. We know you're going to be onside. The greedy ones always be onside. But they're going to get the 2-point conversion.
After the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly.
Got him again. Pitch it back. Boy, Coupe DeVille.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it does.
All we got to do is keep it cool,
they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And there is Amari Cooper.
Come on, Limestone, I got you. Yeah, you hold that R2 and that, that R2 and R1 at the same time. Hold that ball tight and keep pushing forward.
45 yards.
I just learned that. Dude told me that. He said hold R1 and R2. You hold the, I guess you grip the ball tight. Come on, motherfucker.
He clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
The power buster
now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Jones now throwing to start the drive. Oh, Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the interception, here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Watson now to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. Touchdown! Kareem Hunt as the first half is winding down. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. York now for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Runner.
From the 21,
He's more of a running type quarterback. Stop, Dessa. What is that, Miles Garrett? I ain't going nowhere. Ah! That's why for me right there. I love it.
And this one almost intercepted.
It was about to be mine once again.
With the football, nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
It was about to be mine once again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Harsh ball. Got him.
The final shot before break. Jones. And that will be incomplete. And that'll do it.
We're going to make him do the swing so we can pick it all.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
That's what we want. Pick 6.
Back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon.
That's what we looking for. Pick 6s. We want.
For the 3rd quarter.
I'm going to get him now, Jack.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here
Maybe
as we get back
stuff
underway in the second half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Jones on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. Off play action. Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Oh, power buster. I was about to hit that hole and be the power.
36-yard line here.
It's real.
41 yards on the ground for him so far.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 36, Watson.
Boom.
Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Watson, off play action. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
Yes, percentage completion-wise way
real
up.
power about to show him right now. Look,
Third
real
quarter
power.
action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. And they do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Off of play action, it's Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him. And he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Off the play fake, Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones over the middle, complete. That's James. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. Back to throw again. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's James. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Gotcha.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb.
Oh, man.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. From the end zone, Watson. This complete to David Bell. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. A give running right is Chubb. And some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. And Watson's going to throw it here. On the move to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing now, Watson. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game in the second half. It lets you know that you've got to score points when you can. You never know when offenses might go a little bit dry, and you need those points from earlier.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins.
Got one of those.
Ready to get us started, it's Cade York, and we are underway from Miami. Taken in at the 3. Set to return, here's Raheem Mostert. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a third down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On the carry, this is Myles Gaskin. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he'll get this up to the 25. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
Running on first down with Gaskin. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, here's Gaskin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. No score after one on EA Sports. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did. So you've got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A give to the fullback on the dive. Tackled by Jordan Elliott.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
52 blaster.
Second down, Gasket. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Brown 16. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.